The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ, WVTC Allsip Chicago, and iNetworks Communications Station.
Good morning. Welcome to Oils Behind Closed Doors. My name is Regina Rucker. Next to me, I have Brenda Maxey. We have Jonetta Diener, who's going to be via audio, and Ruth Conwell is not here with us today. Our goal is to teach you how to be a better you using essential oils. Essential oils have been around for many years, and they are natural and do work. Before we get started, I'd like to give you a scripture. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in which is the fruit of the tree yield seed to you. It shall be for meat." Genesis 1:29, the King James Version. We also like to a disclaimer. We would also like to let you know of a disclaimer. The information in this presentation is based on extensive research. We do not offer medical advice or prescribe the use of diet as a form of treatment for sickness. We cannot be responsible for any consequences. The information we're sharing is not medical advice. Always consult with your medical physician. Today we're going to be talking about the latest technology that doTERRA has put their hands on, and it's going to be MetaPower. Brenda, why don't you give them a little?
Yes, MetaPower. Wow, we talked about it last week. Oh my God, it is such an awesome product, and we want to really, really dive into this and share with you additional information. Now, MetaPower is a product that came from another product that they had at first. It was called Slim and Sassy.
Yes.
So now they wanted to improve on it. It's a metabolic. Slim and Sassy was a metabolic oil that helps with the metabolism in terms of losing weight. But doTERRA wanted to take another step further. So as we look here, we want to just reflect back on what I talked to you about last week. And we talked to you about our cells, the immature and the mature cells. So, Jonetta, do you feel like giving some information about that?
Sure. As they can see on the slide to your left, as you look at it, that little pink cell looking, those are your immature fat cells.
Okay.
That's the way we all want all our fat cells to look like, but
Yeah.
unfortunately they don't. Actually, it only takes 14 days for them to look like the red ones on, I said to your right, the immature is to the left, the mature is to the right. So it only takes 14 days for your fat cells to reach maturity. And MetaPower is a blend that is going to keep them immature much longer and prevent the mature fat cells from getting even bigger.
Yes. So as you see, we wanted to show you some of the studies that doTERRA did on the Slim and Sassy, and they did an alternative formula, and then they did a formula for MetaPower. They're just the same oils, but different ratios of the oils. So Slim and Sassy is the orange, purple is the alternate, and MetaPower is the gold. So as you look, as time went on, and to the right of that first study that they did, you see that Slim and Sassy did pretty good. The alternative formula didn't do well at all. And look at MetaPower. It had amazing results with the MetaPower. And on the right, that little diagram on the right, which is another study, it shows you how they studied how the cells progress from day 1 to day 14 in their maturity, or immature cells, from mature cells to immature cells. Now, what doTERRA did is they took people and they put them on the product, and they watched how the cells would perform with the MetaPower formula.
So you said it's the same oils, but different ratios.
Different
correct?
ratios. So this is a better ratio that's going to have so many more benefits than what Slim and Sassy had. So this is why we're so excited about this product, and we want to share this information with you. So as we look at our next slide, last week we did talk about a few of those products of MetaPower. Now we talked about, I'm going to look at the middle section of the slide, is MetaPower Metabolic Blend. And then beneath that is the MetaPower Metabolic Blend Soft Gels.
Did you guys discuss the importance of the metabolic cells and why we're stressing to get the metabolic health in order?
We're going to come to that. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. And we're going to talk about that. But look at the product. Well, maybe I should tell you a little bit about it, because without our cells being performing properly, that leads to bad health.
Correct.
So we want to make sure, that's why MetaPower is much better blend. And I'm going to show you an example of that soon. So the first two products in the middle, those are products that are going to help you lose that weight. Okay? If you looking to lose weight. Then we have to the right of that, in the white package, is called Satiety Gum. And we have beneath that the MetaPower Beadless. Okay, the Satiety Gum and the MetaPower Beadless, that helps you with cravings. If you're having any cravings going on throughout the day while you're eating, then we need to do those two products.
The
Now,
gum and the beadless?
the gums and the beadless.
Okay.
Giving you a choice to do one or the other.
That's
So-
great to have a choice.
Isn't it though? Yes. Because I'm not a chewer. I don't like to chew gum, so I really would rather do the beadless myself. So the two products we're going to talk about today are the MetaPower Collagen and also the MetaPower Metabolic Assist Soft Gels. Now, as you look at your next slide, which I did show you that one last week, our next slide, when we talk about metabolic, we talk about metabolic aging.
Correct.
Okay, and so if we're not eating proper food or doing the things that have a healthy lifestyle, which we'll talk about some of those issues, then you're not gonna look like you really want to look or feel like you really want to feel when you get older. Now, on the next slide we have is a picture of a woman. Both women are 80 years old. Wow. Which one you want to look like?
The lady in the red.
Okay, me too. I want to look like the lady in the red, not the lady in blue. Believe me, they're the
I'll
same.
stop picking on the lady on the blue.
I'm going to stop picking on her. Okay, I won't pick on her anymore. But see, that's all about metabolic aging. The things that we do in our life determine what and how we're going to live.
And what we eat.
Exactly.
The metabolic blend is focusing on the internal health. When you feel good internally and get the
Yes.
proper rest, smoking, no smoking, then you would look like the lady in the red and not the lady in the blue. You know, a lot of times we have other issues, knee pain, back pain,
Mhm.
and you can't do the things you want to do
Right.
because of your health issues. So that's why this MetaPower is going to target any issues that you may be having
It
in your body.
sure is. So,
But we have to start with what we're putting on the inside.
Correct.
That's why
Right.
we look the way we do on the out.
right. It just reminded me of a song our little kids used to do. It was a song called Inside Out. Inside Out. We must serve our Jesus from the inside out. So not only
Yes.
must we serve our Jesus from the inside out, we must look at our health
Correct.
from the inside out as well. So as we look at our next slide, this is where we're going to talk about the collagen, MetaPower Collagen. On our next slide is the MetaPower Collagen.
And the collagen affects your skin, the elasticity in your skin, your knee joints has collagen. So with doTERRA, their collagen blend right here is going to affect all the areas in your body rather than just one to skin elasticity.
That's right.
Oh,
And
you mean it's not just beauty?
No, it's not just beauty. Not just
It
beauty.
goes beyond skin deep.
it
Yes.
goes, yeah, deeper than skin deep. Yeah, they used to say beauty's only skin deep, but
Correct.
no, it's not. It's
Correct.
not only skin deep. Well, skin deep to a point where you got to look at all the different cells, your bones, your cartilage, and a collagen in our bodies. There's actually really 28 collagens, but doTERRA was able to pick out 9 unique collagens, and they formulated this Meta Power collagen, and that's on the next slide. A picture of it. That's the Meta Power collagen. So they took 9 different types of collagen and put into the powder form to help build our bone structure, our cartilage. So people, like you just said, with knee pain or even shoulder pains or anything like that, people getting shoulder replacements and all
Trying
those
to live their
replacements.
best life, and this
Right.
Meta Power collagen will help.
It will help them with all those issues that are going on in their body. Now, it's just what we call, it supports our connective tissues as we age. So we can look good, feel and look good from the inside out as we age. Now, you wonder why it's in a powder form. Well, a powder form, from what we learned, is better for you because when they put it in liquid, they're taking out some of the powerful nutritions of the collagen. So a lot of times you could only buy collagen in liquid, but the powder form is the best. You add it to your water, you drink it right away, you're getting all the benefits you need for the collagen. So that
As you say that, Miss Brenda, I don't think I've ever seen collagen in a
in
powder
the
form.
powder, yeah, I don't, you know what?
I just thought, no, we have to.
You know what? Honestly, I'd never looked at collagen, to be honest. I've never looked at it, and so I don't know what kind of form it actually comes in. So this is good to know, you two. It's good to know that, yeah, you haven't really seen it in the powder. This is why doTERRA chose the powder, because we want all the full benefits. And most of the collagen on the market anyway today, they only cover, like you said, beauty. They only have two types of the collagens in their formulas, whereas here doTERRA's got 9. So we've covered the collagen. Now there's another one we need to look at,
And that's the Meta Power Assist.
and that is on our next slide, the Meta Power Assist.
This helps your blood sugar. It has one key ingredient, which will be the mulberry leaf. The mulberry leaf will help with our carbohydrates and help with the spike in your blood sugar. Not only we can discuss the Meta Power, but not only will the Meta Power help us to look young and help our health on the inside, but we need to make sure that we're getting proper rest. We need to make sure that we're moving. We can show you all these oils, but you still need to move. Movement is one of the most essential parts that we need to help us with losing weight, with the brain fog. Whatever it is that you're trying to target, you need to make sure that you're moving.
And remember, Meta Power Assist. We're correcting all kinds of, that's the good thing about Meta Power, because you could correct all kinds of issues that are going on in your body. Look what it does, the glucose for your blood sugar.
When you on a call with them, like,
Girl, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yes, because yes, this lady, her blood sugar count level was 400,
yes,
and she was on it for 2 days, she said, and it went down to 100. Okay.
Oh,
That
that's
was
awesome.
Now, let me tell you, I was on the call last night,
okay,
and the same lady,
uh-huh.
she said her blood pressure has even gone down.
Oh, we forgot to mention Meta Power targets the blood pressure too.
Yes, it targets the blood pressure, so it's great for many different health issues. So by being on this Meta Power, it's not going to only help you to lose that weight, we're getting that body in order, so that we could function and live a healthier lifestyle and look like the lady in red.
Right.
I want to look
That's
like
our
the lady in
goal.
red. I
They're like the
know.
lady in red.
Yeah. So if you see there is underneath there, it's just a little study that doTERRA did with the MetaPower Assist, especially with the glucose sugar blood levels. They took some people, and for 24 hours straight, every 15 minutes, they were taking their glucose level. They were monitoring it. Now, without the without the MetaPower Assist, their sugar levels came averaged out to 102. Now, with the assist, MetaPower Assist, it was down to 89.
Yes.
So that is great to speak of. So she told you about the things we need to do, the foundation for wellness. What we need to do, we need to get plenty of rest, movement. And when we say rest, your body repairs itself from the hours of
10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Thank you. I couldn't even remember exactly. Yeah, 10 p.m. to 2
Crucial
a.m.
hours to sleep, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yes. So we got to
And
get that rest in.
and with your MetaPower Assist, the one thing that all the doctors was stressing through this with using this is that every time your blood sugar spikes, you age. And that's really not a good thing that's going on in your body. You don't want that roller coaster like that every single day of the week. It's
Right.
okay to spike, to do a little roller coaster every blue moon, because we will do that. We'll fall off, or it's something to happen and you're not getting your meal the way you should. But it should not look like that every day.
That's so true.
And MetaPower Assist will help with that.
Now, you know what we didn't mention about the cardio metabolic.
Right.
There was a study done that shows that 6.8% North American adults have optimal cardiometabolic health. So that's not good. That's not a lot of folks.
It's not.
So
No, it's not.
we all are in trouble, and we need that this MetaPower for that, specifically that reason. What was that one you were saying, Jonetta? That commercial about the heart?
Oh, the commercial where the heart is talking to the man and he says, "When I stop, you stop."
That's right.
How true.
So we need to keep that heart going. So let's think about the MetaPower Assist. Now, Janetta, you wanted to tell us one other thing that works along real good with the MetaPower Assist is
And
lifelong.
that is our LLV.
Mm-hmm.
And as we get into a healthier eating lifestyle, I don't care how much healthy food you eat, you're never going to get all the nutrition and vitamins that you need. Okay. And you get even less when you're eating unhealthy.
Right.
So our LLV is an awesome supplement. It's all natural. It even includes one of our king of our oils, frankincense, and it gives you natural energy. Now, what I like about this product, doTERRA has a guarantee on it. If after 30 days you use it and you don't feel a difference, and guarantee you will feel a difference, even when you think you won't. As you're sending back that empty box to doTERRA, that day two, you'll be like, "Oh, I do feel a difference." But they will return your money if you don't feel that you're getting the results. Along with the it's three different things. You get your multivitamins. You also get the cellular energy in there, which is from the frankincense, and we also have a little tummy tamer in there, so not to get nausea. And then the third pill would be your omegas. And most vitamins that you get over the counter usually only have two omegas. They may have the 3 and the 6 or the 3 and the 9. We have all three. We have the 3, the 6, and the 9.
Yes.
The other thing I like about the LLB, and you will learn this as you get to know your body. I like to use it comes in packets that's already made up for you. So all I have to do is reach in the box and grab the packets. If I'm in a hurry, I don't have time to be counting 2 pills out of each bottle. I
Mhm.
gotta go. But I like the packets. But what I found was we're supposed to take a full dose, which would be 2 packets. I find that I don't need the 2 packets. The 1 packet is sufficient for me. Now, for someone else, you may need the full packet,
Money
but
back.
that's the beauty of doTERRA.
Money back guarantee.
So you have nothing to lose. Why not
Nothing.
try it?
You gotta try it. Money
It's a
back
must.
guarantee, yes.
Mhm.
And just like Janetta said, I too, I like the individual packets because
Okay.
I don't have time to count the pills at the bottom. I'm always running.
Mhm.
So I grab my 1 packet and that's all I need
Okay.
because I don't need that extra energy in the evening. Some people do.
Mhm.
My daughter's the same way. She was taking 2 packs and she found like she couldn't go to sleep
Oh.
because
Right. Then
she
you
had that much
dousing
energy,
your diffuser with lavender and serenity.
trying to get some rest from it all. So yes, this will help with the MetaPower formulas that we have to help you get that body in that life. Well, that
Optimal
figure
perfection.
optimal health. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Get you in that optimal health that you want and so need, so we can look like the lady in red.
So that's what they suggest as the lifelong vitality with the Meta Power.
Yeah.
You'll see great results if you
Yes.
combine the both. You're getting your vitamins along with the powder, the collagen, the
And-
PB Assist,
Yes.
your beadless or your soft gel,
Satiety.
and the satiety gum to curb the craving. So it seems as if you're gonna have it in your system all day. So you're
Mhm.
gonna definitely see results.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
that's awesome and powerful thing. So as we take a look at our next slide, because we want to just give you an idea, and we're going to go elaborate further. We got some surprises for you at the end, but we're going to elaborate further on how to use this. But we want to just give you an idea of how to use this MetaPower system or kit.
So
Right.
what I
So
do.
you could let's start your day. For me, I would I've been flip-flopping. I would probably start the day with my MetaPower soft gel because I don't do a lot of water and I need to drink more water. And that's why I said I would flip-flop, but I would still probably start the day with soft gel. And then have your healthy breakfast. And I'm not a breakfast person. See, already I'm
Mhm.
falling down.
She's on
And then at midday, because we do tend to get that craving just before lunchtime. So instead of grabbing that bag of chips or that can of pop, you would want to take your beetlets, your MetaPower beetlets, or even chew a piece of the gum to help you get that feeling of fullness again. And then when it's lunchtime, you would do another soft gel, or if you've been using the oil, you drink some more of your water. You can put it because you can put the oil in your water, and therefore you'll be drinking it all day. Now, the one thing with MetaPower Assist, you are to take it with the largest meal.
Correct.
So if your big meal is lunchtime, then you would do the MetaPower Assist along with another soft gel or the oil blend. If your large meal is at dinner time, then you take it then. Now, there's always the exception to the rules because I've worked many jobs and I've had jobs that sort of my meals were upside down. So for some people, breakfast may be the largest meal for you.
That's true.
You would then take your MetaPower Assist. And again, in the evening, to keep that curving down and not fill up on your desserts, you would use your oil or the gel, the soft gel, along with your beetlets and your gum.
So
So
it sounds like an easy system,
it
and
does.
then for people who may forget to take
Mhm.
your uh, uh, blend in the morning, just think of right after you brush your teeth, I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop me a soft gel. Before I eat lunch, pop me a soft gel.
Mhm.
And then
There you go.
at dinner, I'll take the assist. Now for me, I like oils better than
Then
the
pills. Yeah, the soft gels.
right.
Yeah.
So I will probably be doing the
Doing the
oil
oils.
instead of the
Yeah.
soft gel, and then the beadlets instead of the gum for the
Right.
craving.
Me too. I'm not a gum chewer, and I would probably do the beadless with you.
Mhm.
And yes, I'm with you. The oil,
Mhm.
and then the collagen. See, now I'm kind of in reverse because I would probably do my collagen in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I don't know why. I would want to get that out the way. I would do that in the morning because I
Yeah.
usually like to do a smoothie or
And
something.
do you all know it takes 7 days to create a habit, be it good or bad?
Yes.
So within those 7 days, as you're trying to incorporate this, make this a habit, sometimes, we have to do the obvious. Get you some yellow stickies, put it right there, smack in the middle of your mirror,
Yep.
bathroom mirror, on your refrigerator,
Your
in
bedroom.
on the top of your forehead if you have to. So when you look at the mirror,
Power.
It's power time.
exactly,
The buddy
Yeah.
system.
Oh yeah.
you
Now,
see Meta Power.
yeah. Now, buddy system is great,
Mhm.
and we're going to talk about that
I
soon.
can't
I can't wait. I'm so excited. So, but now we want to give you another scripture. It's time for scripture again.
Yes,
So, stir up the gifts, Janetta.
stirring up the gifts. As every man have received the gift, even to minister the same, the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. That's First Peter 4:10, King James. We are stirring up these gifts. We want to stir you up and share this information with you, to ask you to come along. See, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. To come along on this journey that we are going to present to you.
Yes. So, before we go on that journey we're going to present, we want to talk about doTERRA as a company first. So, why did we choose doTERRA? Why did I choose doTERRA? Because they are just an awesome company. They're the number one oil company on the market, and they are used by doctors even around the world. And we have doctors on our team that help support us in anything that we're doing, especially with health issues, because I'm trying not to use a lot of medications. I'm
Mhm.
trying to use natural solutions to solve my health conditions. Like now, I'm going through this cold that I have, and I'm really trying to stay away from medicine. And I am using natural solutions, and it has gotten better, not completely gone, but gotten better. And not only that, doTERRA is the sourcing, they source their products throughout the world because they're looking to give you the purest and the most potent products. So they go to countries that where the environment is compatible for what they're growing, and that would give us the best product. Now doTERRA is so concerned about that product. If that seed isn't planted right, or if it comes up wrong, they won't hesitate. They'll say, no, we don't want it.
That's
Don't
correct.
want it. So they're looking for the purest and the best product for
Yeah.
us. Now they are a giving and helpful company. When I say they're going and looking for products in these other various countries, they're not going to that big businessman. They're going to the small farmer. Yes, and
Yes.
helping them out and improving their lifestyles. They have done so many things for people in these small villages build school for them, put water systems in, build even housing for them. They've done a lot, and it's just an awesome, when you look at what they do and you're able to see what they do by going to the doTERRA website, you can see some of the things that they do. To actually see them in action is awesome because the people love doTERRA's team that comes in. Now, the people that founded this company, there's 7 people, 6 men, 1 woman, and as always, I say that's completion.
Yes.
And these are the people that go into these various countries and mingle with these villagers and help them to establish and give them a new life. We don't only help give them a better new life, a better life, but we don't only help give them that better life, we pay them fairly as well. Now, doTERRA is such caring. We have this organization called Healing Hands, and where they're really reaching out. And part of that Healing Hands, that is when they put in clean water, good water systems, and teach them to be self-reliant. And not only that, my passion is when they help out human trafficking, help retrieve girls and boys if needed from human trafficking. So doTERRA does a lot. That is their mission, to help as many people as they can around the world. So with them helping them, they're also helping us by providing us with a great product. So now Gina's going to tell us, now that we know what doTERRA's done or do for us and why we choose doTERRA, she's going to tell us about the product, a little bit about the product.
So doTERRA oils are safe, they're effective, and they're affordable. They are 100% all natural oils from plants. Okay, if you see the little bottle at the bottom, it's peppermint. Peppermint is energizing, it's cooled the body down, and it's good for the environment. For some of our menopausal women, when you're having hot flashes, you can put a couple of drops in your hands,
Yes.
put it on the back of your neck, and you'll cool down in a matter of seconds. That's just how great the oil is. Now, they're certified pure therapeutic grade. Now, you may certified pure tested graded oils. They changed their names because they used a third-party company to test the oils,
yes.
to see how pure they are. So because all the other oils companies that's out here was using the CPTG name, doTERRA changed their name to Certified Pure Tested Grade Oils. So that's why we're better than the other companies.
Yes.
They're effective. You see right there in the blue, that's a seal. On the outside, the red little thing there is bacteria. Inside is a virus. So when you take the oils, it stops it in their track, stops the bacteria in its track so it won't replicate. Right there at the bottom, you may see our On Guard oil. That's one of our top sellers. Right now, with the change of weather, I like to diffuse On Guard to cut back on viruses and, promote a healthy environment. They're affordable. The other day, I had an ear infection, right? So what I did was I put a couple of drops of lavender, a couple of drops of tea tree, put it behind my ear. It saved me from going to the doctor, using gas, paying my copay, which is $50 when I had these oils that was nothing, $600 that I use to heal.
And that's when you say that, that's what I'm doing at this time. Instead of spending all that money on all those medications, I created my own remedy.
Natural
Remedy. I even made my own cough syrup.
And
Exactly.
Yes,
And Miss Brenda, you take your cough syrup the same way you would over the counter that you would buy.
Yes, sure do. I made my own cough syrup.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we go on the next slide, she's going to share with you.
Our next slide is going to show you a foot chart.
The next slide is our
foot chart.
It's our foot
Okay. We have many ways we can, well, not many. We basically have three ways to use our oils. Aromatically, meaning that you're smelling it through the air or from the bottle. When I say through the air, that means you're putting it in a diffuser, or you're opening up your bottle and taking a nice healthy whiff of oil, or you're putting a couple of drops in your hand and cupping your hands and holding it up to your nose and inhaling. That is aromatically. Topically, we can apply it anywhere on your body. We recommend that you use a carrier oil because there are certain parts of the body, your chest, your legs, that may be sensitive. Your carrier oil will cut down on the sensitivity. As you see the foot chart, the foot is the best place to apply the oil. It's the least sensitive area of our body, and it is a roadmap to the different all our organs.
Yes, it
You
is.
can apply an oil to whatever your situation is. If it's your heart, you see in the middle of that foot chart, it shows you where the heart is. And then there are certain oils, it's tiny print, you can't see it, associated with it. And you would apply it right there. And it goes straight to the point. Internally is another way of using the oils, doTERRA's oils. We only recommend doTERRA. Our oils are on our bottle. If you see supplemental facts, that means you can take it internally. If it just says essential oil, it's not to be ingested. You can use it, take it internally under the tongue or in water. And I would recommend that you use glass or stainless steel and or our veggie caps. And if you're using the veggie caps, put the oil in, take it immediately because they are veggie caps, so they will start to dissolve the with
I
the oils.
tell you something. My daughter thought she could create her veggie caps and set them aside and use them. And when she came back, there was no oil. They were melted. I said,
If you do that, the
"Yeah,
trick is to put them in the freezer, and that slows that process. It'll hold for about 4 or 5 days.
okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, I used to do it for my mom.
Oh, okay. Well, she learned a lesson. She won't do that anymore. She wasted a lot of oils. I think she made about like 10 capsules.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and just set them in like a container or something.
And she came back and it was floating in nothing but oil.
Yeah.
She learned how potent they were.
Oh, yeah, she learned the hard way. Okay, so here we go to our next one. Next slide. Yes, we're talking about MetaPower. So, doTERRA has many kits. I mean, we have a lot of things we can offer you today.
Correct, but we're just talking about MetaPower today. But there are many for household products,
Yes.
body,
Just all kinds of health.
cooking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, even cooking, especially with the holidays coming up. We've got
Definitely.
oils for cooking out there. But we want to talk about getting our health on track and looking like the lady in red.
There
So,
you go.
We want that MetaPower kit. So order this kit and you will get free membership with this kit. You have everything you need to start your journey on this MetaPower, getting your life, start looking like the lady in red, I should say.
And the kit includes the collagen, the metabolic blend oil, satiety gum, your soft gels, and you can get your beadless.
Oh, yes, and you have the assist. You got it all right there.
All right there.
So, what we want you to do is email us. Now, I know we're doing this show on a Tuesday, but even if you see it later, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Never too
Saturday,
late.
Sunday, it's never too late. Email us, especially when we go to our next slide, and the drum roll for the next slide. Our challenge that we're proposing you.
First, let me ask.
Yes.
Do you want to feel younger? Do you want to look younger?
Yes,
Do you need help with sweet cravings?
I sure do.
Can you sleep at night?
No, I need rest.
Sleep at night?
Well, I don't, but I think Miss Janetta does.
What about
I need help on the rest.
cardiovascular?
Definitely need that cardio help.
Brain fog?
Oh, most definitely
Energy?
need it.
You need to be in this 30-day challenge that we
All
need to
right.
offer.
So, as you can tell, we are all going to be in this 30-day challenge.
Yes.
Myself, Regina, Janetta, and Ruth, we're taking this 30-day challenge, and we want you to come along with us on this journey. I put that lady there again, so decide what you want to look like when you get 80.
Motivation.
Motivation, there you go. Motivation, yes, and where I want to look. So that's going to make us look good and feel good. We're going to correct a lot of issues that are going on in our body by doing this challenge. Now, this challenge starts when?
November 6th.
Give them
November.
enough time to purchase the kit.
Yes, and it goes through Monday, December 5th. Now, I think everybody's thinking, are you kidding? I ain't going to do this. Thanksgiving's coming up. Don't worry.
Tell them the secret.
We got you covered. The secret
you
is
covered.
in the MetaPower. It's there. It's going to help you. You're going to be able to eat that turkey if you want it. You're going to be able to eat that dressing if you want it.
And still look good
And
afterwards.
still look good. We got you covered, okay, on this journey. So
Yes.
we want you. Oh, there's one side effect.
At least one.
One side effect.
I'm listening.
You're going
And
to
it's possibly that you might lose weight. Can you believe it?
So, is that a bad side effect? I don't think so. I'll take that side effect any day. So we want you to come on this journey with us. We're going to be there to support you. You support us. So we're so motivated and so excited about this journey. We're all going to be in front of you for the next, well, till December 5th.
Right.
We're going to all be in front of you December 5th as we go through this challenge, because we're going to report every single week
Yes.
how we're doing, and we're going to give you some tips and recipes, and we might even do a little exercise for you to make you feel good.
There you go.
We might do. You never know what we'll do, but we're going to do whatever it takes to help motivate you on this journey.
Yes.
So,
And our journey, it may sometimes be difficult and hard. We're going to report it. We're
exactly,
going to support each other
that's right.
to get through it,
And we can-
because everything is not going to be roses. We're not promising you that.
that's correct. And we
But
know
we're going to stick with it. You're not alone. We are not alone. You are not alone.
Correct.
there's power in numbers, and if you're going to do this, if you want to, you could even bring a friend along with you on this journey. I mean, if you don't want to
Buddy up with us.
buddy
Buddy
up,
up with somebody you really know.
but you could always, our email, 4visions4oils@gmail.com.
Say it again.
4visions4oils@gmail.com.
Email.com.
You can always email us, and we're
Yes.
there to support you.
Questions, or if you want to know about the other oils, email
Yes.
us.
We got it. We got you. We got your back. So power up with us. Now, that was fine. Go back to that next slide that you were on.
So with the MetaPower, right? Just the name motivates me. doTERRA came up with MetaPower because Meta is the first 4 letters of your metabolic system, because your metabolic system is what has control over your health, okay?
Yes.
And power, now it can stand for personal wellness realized, or I like power. It's just letting me know that I have the power
Yes.
to change my metabolic system. So, right there, I like that word. And that was just motivation right there for me to want to take part in this 30-day challenge.
Yes.
Right.
And
And for me, it was the way they did it. The personal wellness realized that just resonated with me. That's like I am going to actually realize my own personal wellness,
Own it.
that's so empowering.
hmm Yeah, you're gonna own it. And
Yes.
MetaPower, I believe it's gonna it's the miracle product for
Game
me.
changer.
Yeah, it really is. It is a game changer. And you don't have to take as many different oils by using a metabolic system, and
Right.
that's gonna correct so many different things and give you that girlish figure that we always, or maleish figure that you always wanted. So yeah, now that I said that, it's not only for we are women. Hey, man, you're welcome to join this challenge too.
Correct.
Yes.
Your health is as
Just
important
as important.
as ours.
And you're never too old. Any age,
Yeah.
Amen.
That's right. And when you said any condition, go back again. Let's just think, because most people think because you're fat, you're the one with the fat cells. But a skinny person can also have fat cells too. I've seen some skinny people with cellulite
Mm-hmm.
on their thighs and
Oh yeah.
on arms and stuff. So
Or they go to the doctor and the doctor tells them their heart is surrounded by fat.
exactly. So that's what's on the inside. You don't know what's on the inside. It may not show on the outside. So this is a way of reclaiming your health and getting it back with this metabolic.
So
MetaPower.
some of you may not be able to afford the kit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the single oil that we have up on the screen. So you may want to start there. Wherever you want to start, we can help you out.
We'll work with you. Yes.
We will work
Just
with
get
you.
you started. One step at a time. If it's a baby step, fine.
That's
We'll
right.
take it. And we're going to be sharing, like I said, recipes and other things, exercising tips, and we're going to tell you about our journey, what we're doing exactly. And we're going to be upfront. If I didn't work out today like I was supposed to, I got to tell you, I didn't do it.
Exactly.
We have
So-
to journal everything.
A journal, and we're going to
Everything.
send you the paperwork.
Yes.
Now, we're going to have something for the first 5 people that join this challenge.
We're
Yeah.
not included.
Sorry,
Okay.
no, we're not included. So
Oh.
let's just take a look at that and sign up as soon as you possibly can for visionsforoils@gmail.com. Okay, as we go to our next slide, we want to thank you. We now have opened the doors to MetaPower.
Right. Our health is an investment, not an expense. The door is open. Please join us on our 30-day challenge. We'll be talking about it for the next couple of weeks about MetaPower, just to inspire you and encourage you on your journey. And before we go, I'd like to leave you with a scripture. That Christ may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye being rooted and grounded in love may be able to comprehend with all saints what is the breadth and length and depth and height, and to know the love of Christ, which passes knowledge, that ye may be filled with all fullness of God. Ephesians 3, verse 17 through 19.
Okay, thank you for joining us this morning. And we want to just let you know, please email us forvisionsforoils@gmail.com. And we are
Oils behind closed doors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Views
Come
made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial support.